Welcome to another episode of Gaming My Mama's House with me, Super Dave, and today we are playing Get Even.
I studied a painting of Prometheus in art college.
Help me!
He was chained to a rock with an eagle eating his liver.
Please. Get Even is a thriller. Well, you could call it a first-person thriller because you play the game in the form of first person. Is there such a video game category called first-person thriller? Either way, and you take on the role of a guy called Black, who finds himself in a very weird situation, trying to save a little girl who has a bomb strapped on her. So after this bomb explodes, he wakes up in a mental asylum with a funny little device connected to his head, like a virtual reality headset, basically, that allows him to go deep into his own memories and other people's memories, which is pretty cool. What I like about the game is the game setting and the game soundtrack. If you find yourself playing the game on traumatic, this is where you're going to find yourself at the edge of your seat, your couch, your gaming chair, or your little barstool, just like me. I game on a little barstool, which make yeah. Well, no, okay. Let me not tell you my problems, my back problems, me and my barstool. But if you find yourself playing the game on traumatic, you'll think the game will keep you at the edge of your seat. The sound effects and the music of the game is pretty intense, and how things play out gets really hectic. The best setting where this takes place is in the mental asylum. Ooh, because that's where you hear the crazy guys, or like victims of things. I think soldiers who are recovering from war who have had mental breakdowns find themselves in this asylum, and they have this virtual reality headset strapped on top of their heads, which leads them to having a whole lot of psychotic episodes. So that's where, for me personally, that's where the game gets pretty intense. All the other game settings are pretty much safe in terms of intensity. Nothing in the game for me gets as intense or as something that keeps you at the edge of your seat as the mental asylum itself.
A guest! A guest! I almost didn't see you there. Sneaking around like a cat. Yes.
A teacher reported missing in 2011.
Number two. One up or two.
As you progress in the game, you unlock a weapon called the corner gun, which gives you the ability to shoot enemies in the comfort of cover who are around the corner. That's especially, that works to your advantage in scenarios where you have to go into other spaces where there's enemies around, and the game also makes you utilize a smartphone and the phone can scan images for evidence. It has a map to show you where you're going and where certain enemies are. What the phone also does, it has a UV light that you use mainly in the game when the game presents you with puzzles. So maybe this UV light you use to, maybe like if you want to like open up you need to free up hot water so that a certain patient in the asylum can open a certain door for you in order to progress in the game. So that's one of the things that the game throws at you. And as the game progresses, there's a real twist towards the middle and end of the game. I like how the game storyline plays out. If you play the game on gentle, it's not as intense as it is on traumatic, but this is just a matter of how well can you handle the game's sound effects and the game's music. I think if there's one thing that stands out from Get Even, it's how the game sounds like and how the game looks like. It's very dark, very gritty. You never know what's gonna pop out from around the corner, or what's gonna pop out like in the room next to you. Get Even also gives players the opportunity to sharpen their detective skills. If you've ever thought that looking for loot or looking for hidden items while playing a game is really hard, well, Get Even takes you to the next level, because in order for you to piece the pieces of the puzzle together in terms of what happened to Black, who's Red, what happened to the little girl who had a bomb strapped on her chest, you need to constantly look for items to read, different clues. So the game also pushes you to look for different clues. And there's a section in the game where it's like a big hall with all the missions that you've went on, and each mission is scored. So like if you really did a thorough job at looking into that specific memory, and you unlocked all and you found all the clues about that specific memory or that specific person, you get 100%. So the game also scores you on how good you are at looking for clues.
Hey, hear me out, please. Just hear me out.
What do you want?
You're here for Jasper, yeah? They've got him back there.
And why are you here?
They locked me up because I was helping him out, but I only did it out of fear,
Badge
I
found.
swear.
Jared Porter.
I've seen him kill people just for disagreeing with him. Please, please, if you leave me here, they'll kill me.
With all that said, Get Even gets a 7 out of 10 for me. Personally, it's not my cup of tea, but I'm sure there are gamers out there who'd love the chance of playing Get Even. When I started playing the game, I started it off on gentle just to get a taste and a feel of it. Then as I progressed in the game, I played it on traumatic. That's when things got a bit heightened. That's when I also said that's when I sit on the very edge of my barstool. So that's when things get really hectic. But if you're a thrill junkie and you love playing video games, definitely check out Get Even. It's currently available on PlayStation 4, on Xbox One, and on PC. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of Get Even. Don't forget to like this review on YouTube. Hit that like button. Don't forget to sub, man. Hit that sub button. With all that said, my name is Super Dave, and this has been another episode of Gaming in My Mama's House.